Thanks, Claire.
No, thanks, Claire, and welcome. Happy Tuesday and happy Lionsgate Portal of Manifestation. So Tracy, what are you grateful for today?
Well, I'm grateful that we get to have class today and that you get to guide us through this open portal. This is very good. I'm a Leo.
Oh, good. Yeah. So you should ride this energy big time.
Yeah, buddy. And so I'm
When's your birthday?
Monday is my birthday. I'm a Leo.
Oh, that's so great. I did not know that. Okay. Well, we'll talk separately because I do some jewelry stuff too for birthdays. So we'll talk separately on that. So, okay. And what else are you're grateful for? Yoga practice today?
Yoga practice today. Health. It was a gorgeous day. And I had a kitty who was going to join me, but
who knows? Right?
Yeah. Guess she was feeling it somewhere else. But
I know they're so persnickety. Well,
all of this.
I'm Cindy, and I'm grateful for a lot of things. But the first one, and it just happened like 5 minutes ago before I hopped onto this class. I was going through my Facebook memories, and I had no idea until literally just a few minutes ago that apparently on this day, 2020, Milo had transitioned. Yeah, so, and I wrote this really long post, and he crossed over into the Rainbow Bridge, and I just didn't know it was on this day, like August 8th, or
put that in your phone.
And yeah, so it just brought all of that, but I'm grateful that I had 16 good years with him. He was such a sweet, loving cat, and I've got my, Barney and Buckley now, but anyway, so that came up on my memory. So I'm grateful that I had those 16 years with him, and I'm grateful that it came up on my memory thing, because it just was really, really a sweet post. And I'm grateful for this sort of manifestation energy, creation energy. I got that email out. It's been a while since I've done a yoga email, so I was grateful to get that out, get a post out, and really just try to harvest some of this energy and move forward, so so that's that. So on that note, let's get started in Child's Pose.
Yes. Well, it was nice that your kitty transported over the Rainbow Bridge on this particular day.
I know. I couldn't believe it. I just was like, wow, how in the world did that happen?
I know.
So, I mean, that in itself is like powerful, right? So it's amazing. So yeah. So here we go. So, be very, very careful about what you want, and really, like, before we get started with yoga, really think about like that word manifestation, because we're going to bring it into our practice. We're going to do some mantras, breath work, but really think about what do you want to manifest, and just see what comes up on your mat. Yeah, and then we'll do a check-in after yoga.
Okay.
All right, Child's Pose. Spread the fingers wide, land on the mat. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Coming into a place of gratitude and grounding, and just allowing, opening up, being present to your breath, present to just the here and now, and letting everything else go. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more, fill up, empty, and then roll forward into a tabletop position. And let's go right into stretch pose. So extend the left arm and the right foot. Reach with that left arm, point the right toes. Good. And then left hand, right knee. So start working that root chakra. Good. Reach around, grab the top of the right foot, opening up that left shoulder. And then release. And then right arm, left foot. So reach with that right arm, point the left toes. And then right hand taps that left knee. Good. And then wrap around, grab the top of the left foot, opening up. Beautiful. And then just stay here and breathe. And then release. And then coming back into tabletop, let's do some cat-cows. Dip the belly, shoulders down and back, deep inhale. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Last one. Deep inhale, stretching the shoulder blades. And then deep exhale. Round the spine, tuck the chin. Good. Come back to neutral. Come to the toes. Push back, downward facing dog. Press the palms and heels in the mat. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Good. And then walk to the top of the mat. Hang in ragdoll. Just grab both elbows. Let the body be heavy. And then release the grip. Slowly unwind. Uncurl. Untuck. And when you get to the top, shrug the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Bring the hands to center. Close the eyes. We'll open up with one long Om. Inhale for Om. Flutter the eyes open. Happy manifesting, baby. Happy Lionsgate. All right, let's bring this energy in. Inhale, hands up, lift up, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway. Lower chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Take a couple of breaths here. And breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Close the lips, start the Ujjayi breathing. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Walk or jump, top of the mat. Halfway. Fold. Rise. Swoop the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway. Lower chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Couple breaths here. In and out through the nose. One more. Good. Walk or jump, top of the mat. Halfway. Fold. Rise. Swoop up, reach up. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway. Lower chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. One full round of breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale through the nose. Warrior one, right side. Rise up. Lift up. Bend generously in that right knee. Palms face each other. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can still have the lips closed to build the heat in the body. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And then exhale, warrior two. Energy shoots out. Be here, breathe here. One more. Good. Extended side angle, right hand, right knee, left hand up and over. Good. And then half bind, right hand under, left hand meets it. Open up for one breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And then step to the top of the mat, birds of paradise. So press into that left foot and then simultaneously lift the right foot. See if you can extend the leg. Good, Tracy. Good. Stay here. You got it. Yes. Yes. One more breath. Yes, you got it. Awesome. And then lower down. Shake it out. Yes, girl, you got it. Look at you trusting your bird. That's great. The other side, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway. Lower chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, left side. Rise up. Lift up. Arms face each other. Stay here and breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Extended side angle, left hand, left knee, right hand up and over. Good. And then half bind, left hand drops under that left knee, right hand connects, opening up. One breath. Good. And then birds of paradise. Step that right foot to the top. Keep the arms bound. And then when you're ready, push into that right foot. Lift the left foot. I can't look at you. Stay and breathe wherever you are. One more. And then good. And then lower down. Shake it out. Top of the mat, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway. Lower chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Crescent lunge, right side. Right foot forward, toes of the left. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. So we're going to do the Har Hari mantra in between. You've done this a long time ago when we did the Breakthrough Your Blocks class. So you're going to inhale Har. Exhale Hari. Inhale Har. Exhale Hari. Inhale Har. Exhale Hari. Har Hari. Har Hari. One more. Har Hari. Good. And hands back up. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Swing the arms back up. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands to center. Twist to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep pressing. Good. One more. Good. And then take the right leg back, lower down, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog, crescent lunge, left side. Left foot forward, toes to the right. So we're going to do the other side. Inhale, exhale, cactus. Inhale up, Har Hari. Har Hari. Har Hari. Har Hari. Three more. Har Hari. Har Hari. Last one. Har Hari. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, warrior two. Back to crescent lunge. Swing the arms forward. Inhale. Exhale, hands to center. Twist to the left. Press the palms together. Breathe in, breathe out. One more, squeeze in. Good. And then lower the leg, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, walk or jump, top of the mat. Halfway, fold, chair. Sit down and hold, stay here. Sit a little bit lower. One more inhale. Exhale, drinking bird. Good. Feel the quake and shake in the thighs. Stay and breathe. One more. Heels down, arms up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Grab the big toes. Roll the neck around. Palms to feet. Good. And then lift up, nice and easy. Come up off the feet. Good. And then grab a sip of water, wherever you are. All right, let's go right into some balance poses, eagle right side. Right under left, right leg up and round. Hug in. Breathe in. One more. Good, and then unwind. Eagle left side. Left under right, left leg up and around. Good. And then unwind the arms and legs, eagle right side. So go right into it. Knees and elbows into alignment. And then unwind, airplane. Okay. So hold here. Then we're going to bring the right knee forward for a standing knee raise. You're going to bring it forward and up. Par. And then you're going to shoot the right leg back to airplane putty. Okay. Par. Right knee up. And then right leg back. Putty. Par. Putty. Par. Putty. Last one. Nice and controlled. Par. Putty, airplane, and hold. And then rise up. Good, Tracy. Good. And stay with it. Then let's do the other side. Eagle, left side. Left under right. Left leg up and around. Knees and elbows into alignment. Stay here. Breathing. And then transition to airplane in 3, 2, 1. Unwind the arms and legs. Palms go back. Good. And then just breathe. And then come forward. Par. Left leg back. Hurry. Par. Left knee up. Left back. Hurry. Par. Hurry. Par. Hurry. Par. Hurry. Last one. Stay with it. Par. Hurry. Good. And then come back to airplane for one breath. And then lower the legs, shake it out. Good. Great. Dancer right side, right hand, right hip pocket. Reach for the inside of the calf, ankle, or shin, left hand up. And then when you're ready, kick into the back leg. Reach that arm forward, stay and breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then release. Shake it out. Dance from the left. Left hand, left hip pocket. Reach for the calf, ankle, or shin, right hand up. And then when you're ready, kick and reach, hold and breathe. Stay here. One more. Good. And then release. Shake it out. Tree right side, right foot to the inside of the left calf. Inner part of the left thigh. Again, bring the hands to center and then open up. One more deep inhale. Good, Tracy, you got it. Deep exhale. And then lower the leg, shake it out. Let's do the other side. Tree, left side. So ground down and open up. Palms face outward. Just breathe here. Good. And then release. Shake it out. Good. Top of the mat, extended mountain. Oh, before we do that, let's get back to the middle of the mat. Let's do the hard haris. So you're gonna feet are gonna be hip width distance apart. You're gonna swing the arms up, inhale hard, and then hari. Okay, so you're gonna take a skier's lunge. So from the back, and Tracy, I've done this before, but I'm just gonna show you. It's gonna go hands up, inhale, hard, hari, hard, hari. Okay, so you really want to swing the arms with violent force. And then say that har, it's H-A-R, and then hari, H-A-R-I. Okay, so inhale, hands up, har, hari, go, har, hari, har, hari, har, hari, har, hari, har, hari, har, hari, har, hari. Three more. Har, hari, har, hari. Last one. Har, hari. Good. And then just come back up to mountain pose. You should be breathing pretty heavy right now. Feel the chest rising. Come into sort of this awareness of your breath. Deep inhale, palms out. Stand in mountain pose, tall and erect, strong like a mountain. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Feeling your heart pounding. The energy that the Kundalini energy that we're circulating and bringing in, manifesting the creation energy. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. And then just take the arms to the side, twisting. Just out the waist, nice and easy. Slight bend in the knees so they're not locked. Good. And then you're going to interlace the hands up above the head. You're going to swoop down like you're scooping the energy up. Inhale. And then you're going to flip the palms out, press them to the ceiling, exhale. And then scoop again, inhale like you're bringing the energy up into the body. Exhale, flip the palms, and then scoop down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going, okay? Again, think about it. You're scooping up the energy into your body, into what you need. Inhale, exhale, flipping those palms at the top. Inhale, exhale. Three more. Inhale, exhale, in, out, in, Out, last one. Inhale. Exhale, and then flip the palms, reach up, stretch up. Right wrist grabs the left wrist. Right hand, left wrist. Lean to the right. Good. Side body stretch here. Inhale. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale. And then lift up to the center. Left hand, right wrist. Reach up. And now lean to the left. Good, and then reach up, one more, stretch, take both arms again. And then take some arm circles, large arm circles. Good, and then counterclockwise or the reverse direction, whichever way you went. Good, last one. Adrenal twist, standing adrenal twist. So the breath is going to be in and out through the nose. Inhale right. Exhale to the left through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. So it's like you're sniffing and twisting at the waist only. And begin. Lips are closed. Three more. And then release, palms open, by the sides, just let the arms float down, deep inhale, deep exhale. You should feel a warm sensation around the heart, the chest, and the throat area. This is very intentional. We're opening up these heart chakras, the energy centers. Breathe in, breathe out. One more. Good. And release, shake it out. Top of the mat, extended mountain, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway. Lower chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Crescent lunge, right side. Rise up, inhale. And then exhale. So we're going to, again, this time we're going to do the knee, lifting knee raise. So we're going to lift up hard. And then you come back to crescent lunge, Cody. Okay? Hard. Hurry. Hard. Hurry. Hard. Hurry. Hard. Hurry. Hard. Hurry. Hard. Hurry. Couple more. Hard. Hurry. Hard. Hurry. Last one. Hard. Hurry. And breathe. You should be in crescent lunge again. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Triangle right side. Twisting triangle. Pyramid right side. Okay, and then slowly rise up, nice and easy. Good. And shake it out, extended mountain. Other side, exhale, forward fold. Halfway. Lower chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Crescent lunge, left side, left foot forward, toes of the right. Inhale. And then exhale, cactus. On the next one, you're going to bring the right knee up to a standing knee raise. Inhale, Har, Hari. 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 Three more. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Last one. Har, Hari. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Triangle, left side. So just notice what you notice, okay? You should be a little bit more out of breath because we're saying the mantra. If you're doing this correctly, you should be out of breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Twisting triangle, right hand down, left hand up. Good. Pyramid, left side. Good. And then rise up. Good. Step the back foot forward, shake it out. Extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway fold. And then this time, just walk the legs out to plank. Hold here and breathe. So this time you're going to tap, right hand taps the left shoulder. Har, Hari. Left hand taps the right shoulder. Har, Hari. Okay? And go for it. Right hand. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Left hand. Right. Har, Hari. 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 Two more. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Last one. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Plank and hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, Tracy. Lower to the ground. I know. We're killing it today. Set up for lunch. Tops of the feet on the floor, palms on the floor. All right, lift up. 1, 2, 3. Lift up, fly up, stay and breathe. Squeeze the shoulders, lift up, squeeze, and then lower, left ear, look right. Head to center, arms out to a T. And on 3. 1, 2, 3. Lift up, reach up, stretch up. Squeeze. 1 more. And then lower. And then head back to center, bend the knees. Windshield wiper the legs. Okay, and then release, hands to center, lift up, push up dog, inhale. And then exhale, shoot it back, extended child. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Interlace the hands behind the back. You're gonna bow forward. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, come back. And you're gonna do the Har, Hari, okay? So we're just adding that last little bit. Interlace the hands, bow forward. Har, straighten the spine, Hari, go. Har, Hari. 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 3 more. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Last one. Har, Hari. And then float the arms forward. Again, you should feel this surge in the breath, the heat in the chest. Arms on the knees, hands on the knees. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. And then let's do one round of breath of fire. Hands stay on the knees, close the eyes. The breath is in and out through the nose. It's rapid pumping of the diaphragm only. Lips stay closed. And begin. Belly in, belly in, belly in. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, push it out.
I have a lot of shirt. You can't see.
Huh?
A lot of shirt. You couldn't see my belly.
Oh yeah, well, I know, I feel that you were doing. I know you were doing. All right, sit cross-legged. We're gonna do a few more of the Har Hari meditation. So you may want to put, the last time I did this on a floor, some people kind of complain. So if you want to grab pillows, but you're on carpet, right?
I can be.
Okay. So I'm gonna just quickly show you what we're gonna do, and then you can decide, okay? So you're gonna pound the floor 3 times. You're gonna do har, 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 and then you're gonna clap above the head, hari, okay? So if you're fine with doing it on the floor, then that's fine. If you need the pillows or carpet, then get what you need, okay?
Good.
You ready? Sit straight, and then go. Har, 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 hari. 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 Close the eyes. Har, 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 hari. 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 Last one. Har, 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 hari. Inhale. Interlace the hands. Reach up. Exhale. Just stretch up. Inhale. Exhale. Good. We're gonna, and then slowly lower the arms. We're gonna do the same thing. This time we're gonna clap in front. So it's gonna be 3 hard hars and then hari. Okay? This opens that heart energy. All right. And close the eyes, pound like you've never pounded before, and get it all out. Go. Har, 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 That's one. And then this time, just float the arms to the hands, to the knees. Thumb and finger connect, mudra position, 3 fingers down, deep inhale. Deep exhale. Just feeling the deliciousness of that swirl of new energy in the heart, the power, the 3rd chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra. Breathe in, breathe out. This new energy, new manifestation. Your life is never going to be the same after this class. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more inhale, one more exhale. Good. And then we're going to do one more adrenal twist. This time we're going to use the Har Hari. So inhale, Har, exhale, Hari. Go for it. Har Hari, 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 Har, Hari. 3 more. Har, Hari, Har, Hari, Har, Hari. Last one. Har, Hari. And then palms face up again. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Closing the eyes. See if you see colors. See what you see behind your eyeballs. Maybe you see light. Maybe you see purple. Maybe you see white, green, black. Maybe you see bright red or orange. See what you see. Maybe you see nothing and be unattached. Whatever you see is meant for you, and whatever you don't see is also meant for you. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Good. And then stretch out the legs out in front of you. We're going to do one last little bit and then find our way to the mat and finish up. So hands to the center. You're going to row, but this time you're still going to use the mantra. You're going to row past the feet hard. And then arms come back. Back is nice and straight. Arms tuck in. Hari. Har, 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 Hari. 3 more. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Last one. Har, Hari. Good. And then just stay here. Ground both heels into the mat. Hands come behind you. Last one, we're going to do reverse planks. So we're going to come up. Har, and then lower the seat. Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. 3 more. Har, Hari. Har, Hari. Last one. Har, Hari. Good. And then grab both toes. Woo. You feeling the heat?
Mm-hmm.
Should feel pretty good today.
Yeah.
Good. And then seated leg extension. Right leg is out, left is in. And then release. Left leg is out, right is in. Cobbler's pose, bound angle, grab the tops of the feet. I heard that, Kitty. Good, and then release. Take the arms out to the side. Roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Stretch the arms over the head. We're going to do jackknife sit-ups. Arms over the head. You're going to come up. Last bit. Hard to the top. Reach up to the top. Hari. We reach over the toes. Then reach back up. Hard. And then go down. Hari. Go. Hard to the center. Hari. Over. Reach up. Hard. Back. Hari. Go. Hard, Hari. Hard, Hari. You'll find your groove. Hard, Hari. Hard, Hari. Hard, Hari. Hard, Hari. 3 more. Hard, Hari. Hard, Hari. Hard, Hari. Hard, Hari. Last one. Hard, Hari. Hard, Hari. You should be back on the ground, arms stretched over the head. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. And then right leg, seated figure 4. Right leg crosses over left. Analyze the hands behind that left knee. Use the right elbow to push the knees out. Push and pull.
Glowing.
One more. And then supine twist. Guide the right knee over to the left. T-top that right arm. And then release. And then left crosses over the right. Interlace the hands behind that right. Supine twist, guide it over. And then slowly, slowly release. Final resting pose, Shavasana. We're gonna have a really nice long meditation tonight. A nice long rest. We worked really hard. And we enjoy the rest. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Hold the breath at the top. And then exhale slowly through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale slowly through the mouth. See if you can just be present to the long inhalations and the long exhalations. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read again from Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. This is about sort of creating your new you, reprogramming your new you. Memorize the new you, rehearsing, memorizing the new you. Now that you've contemplated your answers, it's time to go rehearse them. Review how you will think, act, and feel as your new ideal. Let's be clear here. I don't want you to become too mechanistic or rigid. This is a creative process. Allow yourself to be imaginative, free, and spontaneous. Don't force your answers to be one way or the other. Don't try to go through your list in the same exact way during each meditative session. There are many ways, many different means to arrive at your end. Just think about the greatest expression of yourself and then remind yourself how you will act. What will you say? How will you walk? How will you breathe? And how will you feel if you become that person? What will you say to others and to yourself? Your goal is to move into a state of being and become this ideal. For instance, think back to these piano players who mentally rehearsed piano exercises without touching any keys, and how they achieved almost the same brain changes as people who physically played the same scales and chords for the same length of time. The mental players' daily rehearsal changed their brains to look like they had already had the experience of physically executing the activity. Their thoughts became their experience. If you recall the finger exercise experiment involving mental rehearsal, then there were also significant physical changes demonstrated in the body without the subjects ever lifting a finger. In this step, your daily rehearsals will change your brain and your body to be ahead of time. That's why it's so important to rehearse, to bring up again how you will act as your new self. This is how you biologically change the brain and body to no longer live in the past, but rather to chart a map to the future. If the body and brain are changed, then there is physical evidence that you are changed. And you can do this in any given moment. You can just literally decide that you're going to press the reset button on your emotions, the reset button on your feelings, your reactions, everything that you can control. You can literally press the reset button. Take that in. At any given moment, you can reset. You can do a redo. You can change how you react to a situation, change your feelings, change your thoughts, change your reality. Use this day today for a powerful manifesting energy, bringing into that all that your heart desires: love, abundance, prosperity, money, fulfillment, health, wealth, wellness, job prospecting, whatever it is that you desire. Focus on the feeling of having that as if it were in your existence right now. I am joyfully working in a place where my abilities and talents are very much appreciated. I love what I do. I'm excited. I'm with a partner that fulfills me. I am happy within myself. I love my body. I'm content with my weight. I eat clean and healthy because that makes me feel good. These are all positive affirmations that speak as if these things are happening. One more deep inhale, filling up with your positive manifestations, the har hari, the affirmations of what you want to create between now, this week, this month, and maybe even through the end of the year. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. One more. And slowly roll to your right side. Cup your head in your hands. And just pause for a moment. Reflecting on everything that is good and well and working in your life. Deep inhale. And exhale. Push yourself up slowly to a seated position. Face me, hands to center. And we'll close with one Om, just like we started. Inhale for Om. Ah. Om. Hands to third eye center, top of the forehead bow. Thank you so much for practicing with me, for sharing your precious time, light, and energy, showing up as your best self, Tracy, your true self. You have your guiding North Star within you. Thank you for this practice. Thank you for sharing your time. Thank you for co-creating and manifesting. Together we say, Namaste. Yay! How was it?
Oh, amazing. Feel good all over.